After being border locked, we are ready to dust off our passports. Europe is top of the list, long overdue, and is finally open. Our first stop?
Iceland! Icelandic tourism exploded in popularity in the last decade, with airlines offering rock-bottom deals on stopover flights between North America and Europe. Sprinkle on a little bit of Instagold and an unparalleled van life experience, and all of a sudden, you've got some viral marketing for a country with a population smaller than Tampa.
Come with us and visit some of the most photographed spots. Experience some adventures that can only be found here, and make some mistakes along the way.
Oh, and by the way, there is a reason everybody's flocking to Iceland.
Our 18-day journey around the island starts now. The red-eye from JFK is only a 5-hour flight, so with dinner service and a coffee breakfast, you really only get about 2 hours of sleep. That, mixed with a short quarantine on arrival waiting for test results, gave us a great opportunity to utilize our camper van. Ready to cure some jet lag, we were excited to spend our first day at a new hot spring spa that just opened May 2021. There's so many things to see in Iceland, but a lot of them are even around Reykjavik. If you only have 4 days or less, I'd recommend just using this town as a home base with a rental car. Camper vanning is obviously incredibly popular here in Iceland, but there's also a lot of unique accommodation, which is pretty cool, like this and like this, that you'll see later in this series. So we wanted to do a little bit of both.
Right now, there is a reason everybody's flocking to Iceland.
In March 2021, a volcano erupted here in Iceland. At the time, the scientists thought that it would maybe only erupt for 3 days or so all the Icelanders bombed down here to come see what only happens, once in a lifetime. Conveniently, it is still erupting, and as of recording here in the early June 2021, the scientists are still saying that maybe it'll erupt for the next year or so. So depending on when you watch this video and when you're coming on your trip, you might also have an opportunity to visit the erupting volcano. Let's go see what Earth looks like.
Oh, it is.
Take me with you. Been going every like 5 to 10 minutes, and when we see it get ready to go, it's like, get out the tripod, go, go, there it goes, go.
Chappie just flew his most important, most dangerous mission yet. And he's back, he lived.
Tell us about all the drones.
If you dislike drones, this is the worst spot in the world to be right now. This is the most I've seen in the sky ever. It's a swarm.
Here we go again. It's nice that it gives us a little warning. And then sitting here, all the drones go whoop.
Oh.
I love that burst of heat. It just kind of like warms you up. Because it like just gets cold and then it goes again.
Each time it erupts, it's just like this heat wave comes and warms you, which is really nice. And then it also just sounds like a wave crashing on a beach. A really, really big wave made out of liquid rock.
Hey, if you're checking to come here for your trip, you can check this website. It's Iceland's whole safety visiting the volcano to see what's open and available. I know it looks like we're close, we are, and this is where everybody is. Also, plan around weather on your trip. Due to movie magic, we actually now have been in Iceland for a week, and it's the first time we've been able to come here to the volcano. So double check weather, and you can check it at this website. Again, I hope you get this amazing experience, because even just the sound of the volcano is worth coming for. Earth. New Earth before our eyes.
I love it here. I missed going places. This is a good first place to go.
Rounding out the perfect Iceland day, the Blue Lagoon is only a short drive from the volcano and a popular spot to or from the airport, as it's also right here.
That's great if you get it right between your shoulder blades.
Is it your first?
Yeah.
Okay. So I recommend starting with step number 1.
Okay.
The lava scrub. You can scrub it on your face, take it off straight away, or you can leave it on for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It takes like all the dead skin cells in the skin and prepares yourself for the step number 2.
Awesome. This is lava scrub.
Lava scrub. It has like small pieces of lava in it.
Awesome.
So
Cool.
just gently massage it into the skin, like in circular motion.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we're on number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that came right off. It's in your hairline. I keep thinking of the Zoolander quote. What is it? Like, moisture is the essence of water, and water is the essence of beauty. I don't think that's right, but it's something like that.
You didn't even go. Get in there. This place absolutely lived up to the hype.
Wow.
We got here at 3 o'clock today. It's 7:30.
4.5 hours.
Just enough time to soak up the lagoon.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't expecting like the weather of a tropical island, but the ever-changing weather here, this is the first time we're seeing it in real life.
Because we had great weather the first 2 days.
Great weather, and now today was our day to go see the volcano now. We're gonna go check out Reykjavik a little bit, but there's gale force winds and they're really not letting people go see the volcano right now. So
don't forget the bright side is the next 3 days are gonna be like this too.
Yeah, so we'll just, I think just take you for the ride, but we wanna make sure that you are planning for variable Iceland weather and come along with us as we show you what you
Conditions
can
are variable.
Conditions are dicey. I've seen this church so many times in pictures. I'm so excited to finally see it in person, and maybe the rain will only add to the moodiness,
Ambiance.
the like Viking. Like,
We knew this is how we were gonna see it. We knew this was what. All right, let's get out there.
the reality of travel.
Let's do this another day.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Me, you, and the statue are the only people out here.
Yeah, we have the place to ourselves. Woo!
Let's get warm food.
Okay. Maybe we're a bit dramatic. It is 40 degrees, whatever that is in centigrade. There are gale force winds that they have like closed things down, and there's all these weather warnings. The camper rental company like emailed everybody and let everyone know. And the Icelanders are walking around in spring jackets, no hats. I mean, it's like pouring rain too.
We're not dramatic, we're just prepared because we know.
Now I'm gonna feel like a tourist in my puffy coat. I should be dressed for much warmer weather.
We are tourists. We're touristing so hard.
Is it okay to be tourist?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be freezing if I don't have this on. I don't know.
We're just trying to stay as warm as possible because we're about to do a little dry suit diving today.
Can you tell I'm scared?
I know that would probably burn the skin off my bones, but I still want to go jump in it a little bit. After all, we are influencers. How else are we supposed to get that Instagram pic? Night night.
Welcome back to Iceland. We truly enjoyed the land of fire and ice last week at the active volcano and soaking in the Blue Lagoon, and today we're excited to take you to more iconic locations. It's just too easy to travel here. Only 4 hours ahead of New York, you'll hardly feel the jet lag. And you don't even need that much time because so many of the top things to do are right outside Reykjavik. Welcome to Iceland's Golden Circle.
We're here at Iceland's first national park, which is a continental divide. We're between two tectonic plates. Which ones, Tim?
North America and Europe, is that right? I feel like third grade Tim would have just dunked on me with his
Your
knowledge. Yeah, this is something you learn in 4th grade and then it goes away.
If you've done any research on travel to Iceland, then you probably know why we're here, but we're gonna get to that in a couple minutes. First, let's walk through the continental divide.
If it looks like we're walking around here, extra bundled up. We're just trying to stay as warm as possible because we're about to do a little dry suit diving today.
I'm so scared. I just keep telling Tim I'm just happy I'm not in the Vietnamese cave at 115 degrees.
This is the opposite. You're going to be in the water.
I'm just going to channel my Vietnam cave.
We did certification down in Florida. Vinny's suit leaked crazy, but it's Florida, so it's not a big deal. Here, we're going to want to stay a little drier.
The draw of diving here is a bucket list thing between two tectonic plates. Is pretty cool. Can you tell I'm scared? But also because it's some of the clearest water in the world. The water's coming down from a melting glacier. And it's filtered through lava rock, so the clarity is some of the best. I feel like I'm doing it for YouTube.
Like so many things.
Like so many things. I am not scared about the dive. I am scared about being cold, but I'm typically cold on most dives, so this will be interesting to see if I'm the same temperature as just diving in a wetsuit. And we'll get over there and we'll tell you all about what a dry suit is. I feel like there could be turning back, but there's like no turning back. Okay, this is the layer under the dry suit and on top of our warm stuff.
Because the spring comes from the ground from here, and all this is going to end up in a lake. So basically like a really lazy river.
Oh, only 30
closer.
feet here, so that must be pretty close.
That's like 10 feet or something in some cases. Try to get yourself as neutral as you can and just enjoy the ride. It's the best way.
How much warmer are you already?
I'm just keeping all this stuff on so I'm not cold out here and don't go in cold. So let's talk about how the dry suit works. A wetsuit keeps water close to your body, that's why you're warm. A dry suit, we're obviously not in bathing suits, we're insulated with air. Your body doesn't get as cold underwater. Fingers crossed. That really impacts your buoyancy because you're surrounded by air. You're a big balloon sinking. So we're gonna have a ton of weight and have to hike all the way out to the dive site. It's gonna be quite the experience and our first real dry suit dive outside of dry suit certification. Let's go.
You take it from here.
Okay.
Put it on top of your head. Easy. There you go. Look down in front of you. I'll fold it in.
special forces. Like, I'm ready to invade the rock.
But you're not. But you're
maybe
not.
a little bit.
Special forces. You're all special.
Yeah, me and
Open up.
nice. All right.
Did I check yours? My mom said I'm special. All right, let's get you guys. So it's gonna be relatively snug from the neck, but we don't want you to pass out. So you have to be able to breathe and swallow normally. Until that's fine.
Okay.
A little bit uncomfortable is okay. But I think that's all we need now.
I'd rather stay dry than breathe, so
that's cool. It makes sense.
This is so weird.
You were not expecting that to happen today.
No, I wasn't. Small neck, tall body,
Little
small
neck.
neck. It's weird. I'm not sure where it came
It's
from.
fine compliment for ladies, not for the guys. They don't. That's all right?
Yep.
Go.
It's time to put on the gear and go, which means this needs to go in the car. Waist deep. I can't really feel the temperature so much yet. It feels like a little bit cold, but it's not shocking. I guess as I stand here, I can feel it. There goes Tim. He is doing a weight check. Just a quick little check your buoyancy. Should be able to sink pretty easy.
He's sinking well.
Good. Passed the sink test.
Oh, good?
It is so clear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you really feel how cold it is when your face hits it.
Yeah.
Because like you can't really tell with your body, and then also your face goes in, and you're like, what? Where did that come from?
Oh, I feel like my body's still cold.
Well, my body's cold, but like not like your face. Your face is like putting it in.
But it really does get so cold that you stop feeling it.
Oh, the water's 36 degrees, which I don't think we've said that yet. 36 or 2.
That's like cold water to drink.
Yeah, this is too cold to drink. Definitely no turning back now.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
it? Next one?
No, I'm good. I just all of a sudden just got rope up.
That's good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay? Are you lightheaded?
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Take your time, hold on the railing.
Oh, you grabbed the camera back there.
Yeah.
Make sure you make this a happy way. Put it from here in here.
Ooh. It's kind of warm there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so clear.
Let's get in the car first.
I might actually be colder than Finney for once from that.
Oh. Look at my face. Oh. You think it's good or bad for your skin? Shut the door. Shut the door.
I can't.
It was freezing, but it was my warmest dive ever. I didn't shiver at all.
I got some water on my sleeve, wet arm, cold. If it looked cold, it was cold.
Okay, notes if you're coming here. What should we share?
If you just want to go snorkel and you don't have your like diving certification, not a big deal. You're going to get 90% of this experience.
Because a lot of the dive is at a shallow depth, so the divers and the snorkelers have the same experience. So I wouldn't say it's worth the money and the time for the dry suit course if you're just doing it for this.
That being said, though, we went with Dive IS. Like, we didn't work with them or anything. We just had them as our operator for this tour. Awesome. Our dive master was fantastic.
Okay, we have
They
to
were
put
great.
Ants here, who just was so funny, fun,
Yeah.
and knowledgeable. It was like all of the things that you want in a dive instructor, and you can just, hopefully he doesn't mind if we're sharing his Instagram here, because he's got all these really cool
He'll do.
Iceland dive sites that he was just diving with horses, and he was showing us pictures. So he just made this whole experience
That
the
much
experience.
better.
Otherwise it would have just been like going through a little crack and calling it done.
What do you say about a third lagoon on your forte here?
Take me to a hot spring.
Let's go.
Take me to a hot spring.
That would be your dream. You'd be like, there's nothing to see in here, but I'm warm. That's all I care about. Go, go, go. Since getting here, we've already knocked a few iconic things off the to-do list. We did the Blue Lagoon. We did the Silfra Dive. Next up, hopping on 4 legs.
Do you know about Icelandic horses? This is a sense of pride for the country. These horses are beautiful. They're multicolored. They're specifically, bred here in the country. They're not inbred with other types of horses around the world. So this is a truly special thing to do here in Iceland. And we're pulling up here in another day of rain, but I think that makes it only that much more Icelandic.
We're gonna play together. Yes. You eat first though. Look at the dog. This guy is up to no good.
Do you want to know my horseback base?
He wants to scratch.
Oh, I think. Okay.
This horse is such a gentle soul. He's just like, I prefer the box. He does not understand this. I don't know why, but I just go with it.
I feel safe in the box.
Yeah, for sure.
Good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy.
All right. So, Diva.
More.
Okay, sorry, bud. I know. This seems like it's just for the camera, but he is getting cleaner. Yeah. mom's gonna laugh when she sees this. She's gonna be like, so you flew to Iceland to brush horses? You can do that back here in Wisconsin.
This is Diva, which of course means diva, and she is 23 years old.
I can't tell if she's really enjoying this or feels nothing.
She's like, another day.
I turn around and you're all saddled up.
Oh, look at him, looking good. All the time? Yeah. If we go walk, she's like, huh?
Careful time. I might go put on a winter hat and then put this on. Let's ride.
Allison found full survival gear.
Thank you so much for having. I'm wearing the winter outfit. Like, I will not be too hot.
That's what they have in like those extreme fishing crabbing shows, survival suits
like
that they
Deadliest
wear.
Catch.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, patience. Me and my new homie. Whoa! Alright. This is the weather we signed up for.
These are air. We're good. Come to me. Okay.
Even like bringing in riding gear,
Oh, that's so fun.
One of the unique things about Icelandic horses is they have their own specific speed or gait. Like, you've heard of trots, gallops, you can also walk on horses. Icelandic horses have totes. Like, it's just a silky smooth Cadillac ride. You could hold a glass of champagne and not even spill any if you were riding in a tote.
So we get out here, and through some training, we are encouraged to try all of the different Icelandic gaits, including all the way up to galloping.
How do you like riding in the rain? No, 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 no. So that tolting, you can just imagine like an arrogant prince riding in smoothly, Jaime Lannister looking down on the common folk and turning up his nose and riding away. Benny's going off-road.
There, I know I got
Do it.
Good.
I'm new here. It's my first
There,
day.
now you eat. That's so funny.
Aw, thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Diva. Yeah, I'd love some tea. Thank you.
That sounds amazing. Thank you.
Good girl. You are too cute. You're so funny. Yeah, you're so funny. You want the scratches.
One of the reasons we booked with Icelandic Riding, we're not working with them, by the way, not sponsored, but we wanted to do a small private tour because there's other farms that you can go to and ride with like 10 people. Today, just us. And our guide was totally down to let us ride to the limits of our abilities.
So we arrive and quickly realize this is a very just small shop, and we're completely given permission to help out, which meant brushing horses, getting them prepped to go, helping with the saddle, and even walking them out of the pen, which I'm apparently not very good at. We felt like the rain only added to the ambiance in the cinematic experience that we were having at the end of our Icelandic horse ride through the wilderness.
If you felt that way about the rain, we're going to have a lot of cinematic experiences because we're going to have rain the next 2 weeks. We're here probably.
We're just going to have to commit and own it and put our rain pants back on to head to the next incredible site in the Golden Circle. So apparently we're here at a geyser, and apparently we've seen a geyser before at Yellowstone, and apparently we're gonna walk from here over to this geyser here. It's from a YouTube clip. Come on, let's go to the geyser. Oh, well that's more fun than Old Faithful. Old Faithful, we weren't sure if it was actually like
It's
going.
like gurgle, gurgle.
Yeah.
Wait, that was bigger than I expected. I know that would probably burn the skin off my bones, but I still want to go jumping it a little bit, just to warm up.
Give yourself about 20 minutes to an hour, depending on if you just want to see geyser, and or if you want to go to the very top of the hill there, you can see the entire geothermal area. You'll need more time for that, but 20 minutes, it's a short hike out to geyser. Let's head inside to see where 40% of Iceland's tomatoes are grown, and to have some lunch.
How many times have you snipped fresh basil at the table before?
Never.
Do you feel like a farmer right now?
You have to let the little ones grow, right? So you want to just get the ready ones?
The little ones are the spicy ones, I think.
Oh, I should have actually gotten the bigger ones. I got medium. Maybe I did it wrong now. If you haven't noticed, we're in a region where it might be particularly difficult to grow produce, and so here in this greenhouse they're growing everything here and making everything in-house. The signature tomato soup. Oh man. Wow. Is that what tomato soup is supposed to taste like? Yeah, it tastes like the mushed up vegetable with spices. Not that Campbell's isn't very good, but this does make that taste very processed. It's hitting the spot on this cold, rainy day.
Is it better with a basil plant next to you?
Oh,
and the tomato?
I think I want to mix in some of the sour cream and do like a little ooh to taste. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm here for creamy.
We have never had to work less to be in an awesome site. Fun fact, this is Europe's largest waterfall by volume. Another fun fact, if it rains all day in Iceland, you can get this whole place to yourself. Look at this parking lot. Look at that. That's us. Look at this. This is us. Like, nobody else.
I mean, Tim, it can't be that it's raining. It rains every single day. Maybe it's 9 o'clock p.m. and Iceland just opened a couple days ago for travelers. But I'm not sure. Either way, it's awesome. But
Hello there. After a day spent taking in the wonders of Iceland, what could be better than booking yourself a cozy bed in an inn? I'll tell you what, booking a stay with a transparent ceiling in the land of the midnight sun. After all, we are influencers. How else are we supposed to get that Instagram pic? Night night.
Instagram aside, this place is really cool, and they advertise it as the Hotel of a Million Stars because, of course, in the winter you can see that along with the northern lights. Here in the summer, you're going to need an eye mask. And just a quick shout out, because this is so appropriate, to my FBA 101 student who is just launching a new product, and it just happens to be an eye mask. So this was just the perfect timing for them to launch a product that we absolutely need on this trip. And this has cups for your eyes so you can open up, blink, doesn't smash your face, and this is way better than the eye mask that they gave us. Just somewhere around here. Ah, we'll sleep great. This is Iceland's most popular waterfall. You've probably seen it in your Instagram feed or as your desktop background. One of the reasons it's so unique is because the rock face recedes behind the cascading water, allowing you to walk all the way behind it, but only in a mild mist, which is really no different than being anywhere in Iceland. But what the almost 1 million annual visitors might not know is Iceland's best kept secret lies 20 miles away, and we're taking you there now. Right across Highway 1 from Seljalandsfoss is the ferry to the Westman Islands. The Westman Islands are Iceland's best kept secret, according to their tourism website. See? This isn't clickbait. And we're on a mission to see if this is true. We're so lucky with the visibility right now. This is where we're going. But because I can see it, I just wanted to show you right at the horizon. It's gonna be right there. I have to show you a picture of what that is. We can't get there, but here's a picture. This is gonna get real crazy real fast. I don't know where Tim went, but I'm gonna stick it out as long as I can. Those look like some big waves and it's probably about 50 degrees. But I'm so excited for this. Are you kidding me right now?
What's that blue? Why is it blue up there? And that bright thing in the sky, it hurts my eyes. I had to put these on. It's scary.
Ah, we're here! Woo! Now, I haven't personally interviewed the entire population, but according to many internet sources, Icelanders don't necessarily believe in, but also don't deny the existence of elves. Regardless of reality, elves are a big part of Icelandic culture, and one of the things I was most looking forward to seeing here in Iceland are all of the houses, little elf houses that are in people's gardens or all around the countryside. What a better place to talk about this than on this insanely sunny afternoon in Iceland's best kept secret, the Westman Islands. No way. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh,
there we go.
Oh my gosh, Tim.
Of course, this is where we're staying.
Oh my god. Ah! Wait, oh my god, it's so cute. I can't wait.
Come on, you little elf.
Come on.
every host we've had here has been nicer than the last, which is saying something. And when we booked one of these little drum houses, they're not really elf houses, but we weren't expecting something this nice inside. I thought it was going to be a lot more rustic than this. Oh, there is somebody else singing. Our host did warn us to crank the heat right away during the daytime because it gets pretty chilly at night.
Now we're down to the southern tip of this Iceland. Well, which I was gonna say has gotta be the southern tip of all of Iceland, apart from the little uninhabited islands out here, but it's also, according to the internet, the windiest place in Europe. I can kind of think of some other places that might be windier, like off the coast of Portugal or something, but we'll go test out the theory.
We gotta go find some more puffies. This is some free wool. You can make a very, very small sweater out of it.
A sweater for an elf? Ooh, this is scary.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, being bad.
Oh.
Oh no, it's being bad.
Oh, is there three? I think there's another one down here.
Oh, be nice to Mom.
Yes.
Ouch.
I'm on top.
Whee! Oh, come up here. Oh, he's too fat. Oh, yep, there's the one in the back. That's being good. Sorry, Mom.
How cool do you think that one down there is?
Aww. Oh, night-night. Okay, good job. Time for night-night. Night-night. Home sweet home.
This whole island is amazing. It's really common to come out here on a day trip, but I absolutely recommend you spend the night. This is a glamping camping location that has these super cute places, and they're incredibly affordable. You can grab the one like we had with a little seating area, or the triangle ones are more of a studio. And then you can also park your camper van here on site, or even camp in a tent, which seems to be a very popular choice. There's hiking trails all along this entire drum on this area of the island, and just walking around everywhere seems to be part of the draw of everyone just really excited to just be out here enjoying the island. Oh, I got it in the shot.
And please remember to take off your shoes before you enter the suit.
Sure.
And of course put your shoes back on.
Good idea. We had so much fun on just the ferry ride over that today we're exploring by boat again, but it might be a little crazier than the ferry ride.
Faces going boom, boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. Take the roller coaster, and you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
Behind me, up on the wall over there. The year was 1627 and the Turks invaded Westman Islands. While they were sailing over the Atlantic Ocean, they wanted to test out the cannons before they got into town. So they shot one into the mountain, still there.
I can tell already this is going to be awesome.
So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Faces going boom, boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide.
This place over here is called Snapsnes. But I like to say, guys, of Iceland is made on these beaches.
So that's where we're staying, right on the other side of this beach, and there's an awesome festival here the first weekend in August, if you plan on coming. This is so fun.
Vinny's elephant hunting right now.
Okay, hold on. Oh boy. Whoa.
If you couldn't tell, that boat ride was awesome. We had such a great time. 1 hour length, perfect. If you're worried about being freezing, they have those survival suits. Even the other person with me was really warm for it. So boat ride was great. We got a lot of island to explore. Starting rain, first food.
If you live on a remote island off of a remote country in the middle of the Atlantic, you kind of have to find your own fun. This activity here that is called SPRANG is enjoyed by the locals, including this rope swing right here, which anybody can use, including us. And its cultural significance is the fact that historically you'd have to use the rope swing to go up and gather the bird eggs up in the rock crevices.
To become an expert like myself.
Yeah. You had a good demonstration. Let's try it out. For Iceland! I'm really glad this is not how I get my eggs in the morning.
Wait, I think that was my best jump.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us here in the Westman Islands. We hope you're enjoying this Iceland series as much as we are enjoying this incredible country.
I hope you're enjoying Finney's sheep footage as much as Finney enjoys shooting it. In the next month or two, we have news. We're pivoting our channel to just sheep travel, like very focused on beautiful sheep of the world. So I hope you stick around for that if that's your sort of thing.
You tell me a better shot I've ever taken than the jumping baby sheep.
It warmed my cold little heart, so I can imagine the effect it has.
Oh wait, better than the jumping sheep might have been the sheep on the mom head.
That doesn't look real.
Vote below in the comments. Sheep on the mom. Wait, it has to be shorter.
Sheep on the mom or beautiful sheep in the
Sheep on mom or jumping baby. Comment below. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Welcome to Iceland's south coast.
We're here in Vik on one of its world-famous black sand beaches.
We can't just sit here sunbathing all day though. There's way too much to explore. Come with us.
Yeah.
Iceland is truly the land of fire and ice. While our visit to the volcano spewing liquid hot magma checks the box for fire, today we're taking you to Iceland's icy south coast. We'll be walking on Europe's largest glacier and kayaking in its Iceberg Lagoon. We're using the town of Vik as home base for this leg of the journey in another darling Airbnb. Oh, this is gonna be epic! Glacier! Oh, it's so cute! I like when it's a little dark. Oh my, another elf house! Or the last one. Oh my gosh. This is so cute.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, it is 10 to midnight. Excuse me. Oh. It's freezing. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, right to sleep.
Solo mission today. Finney decided to sit this one out because anyway, this hike is supposed to take 3 to 4 hours to do. It is 5:30 right now. Let's see how fast we can get this done. Hey, as I was going through my pockets on my rain gear, I found my waterfall entry ticket from back in Vietnam. Iceland and Vietnam. Always pack your rain gear. Well, I felt really stupid coming out on a hike looking like this, but I just passed a group of absolutely miserable looking hikers, and one of them even said out loud, "Oh my God, you dressed right." So I feel a little bit better. Okay, this is really cool. I'm glad I walked out here. If you're planning on coming out here, it's 20 after 6 now. It took me 50 minutes to walk from the parking lot with filming. So what, 2.5 hours to hike out here, film probably. Yeah, that is so moody. I don't know if this is bad luck taking off flying from inside a plane wreck, but there's just a little bit of a break in the rain, so we're doing this now. This rain is frustrating. I don't want to ruin Chappie. It's just such a cool photo spot. One good thing about the gross weather is I got that plane wreck all to myself for like half an hour before anybody showed up. If you're coming by this way, definitely come out here. The photos are just so awesome from there. I wanted to get to the front of the plane and stand on top, but it's all really wet. It's all really wet aluminum, and I didn't want to slip, cut myself, and bleed out in the rain all alone. It sounds pretty sad. Anyway, on to the next thing.
Now that I'm warm and toasty and ready to go and have our entire next trip booked, which is just fun to book another trip while you're on a trip, we are here at another one of Iceland's iconic waterfalls. Iceland has so many iconic waterfalls, you can't go to all of them, but for us, visiting Skogafoss at 60 meters tall was a must. Apart from its raw natural beauty, our main purpose for visiting this waterfall was to visit a film location from the movie Eurovision and film for our music video reenactment for the trailer for this Iceland series. So please enjoy that 2-minute ridiculous music video parody in another video if you haven't already. We also used it as a photo location for our business trip travel gear, because shooting photos for marketing is always a fun challenge, and standing under this waterfall in the rain was a great way to showcase its capabilities. The next morning, we hit the road early for our booked 2-part tour on the glacier and at the Iceberg Lagoon. As usual on this channel, we're paying customers, and we booked with Arctic Adventures, who offered a taste of both, which was a great way to manage time, getting to do a lot in a single day.
Yeah, good stuff.
we will be going on this glacier, which is called Fridheimar. Then it will get a lot of water.
Here's what I'm gonna say. No one has been more excited ever in his entire life to have an ice axe. Like, you could give this to me and leave me in the parking lot and I'd happily pay for this tour.
Woo! Wow, look at that bird down there. This is nuts. Wait, this thing, we're not gonna fall backwards?
I know, I feel so powerful.
Ooh.
Global warming.
You really gotta trust these things. Follow the path or death. So exciting. Man, that's you, like, I'm just surprised you don't fall backwards. Oh, there's a Viking push-up station.
If you have a bird, it must be dripping in the water, otherwise you're an imposter on the start. And this can be done only on the glacier, so take full advantage of that.
It's about form here.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! 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 Hey! Tens of millions of years old. Definitely a glacier. Yeah. Well, that one isn't dangerous. You just float at the top. Just tread water.
We're here in the Arctic tundra of Europe's largest glacier. We're on what seems to be the easiest of the 4 types of walking tours on this glacier. Our fearless leader has done a great job of teaching us about ice safety, walking in crampons, and tilting the camera 30 degrees to create the illusion of high altitude glacier climbing.
Alright, right now you could be at a snowbank in a parking lot, so we're gonna just get real low.
And you have to kick it. Okay, kick at the ice. Yes, good stuff. Yeah.
What if I just tilt it like this now? Yeah, add more gravity. Give yourself more weight down. Whoa! Whoa! Get it! Alright, cool. Today we're climbing glaciers. First time. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Woo!
We're wrapping up our time on the glacier. It's been a blast. The crampons are a total challenge, but it's so worth it for everything that we're looking at. Oh, and this, thank you elves for the sun again. This is only halfway on this awesome tour.
Surprise, surprise. Glacier's still over there. Now we're going for icebergs. It's an icy, cold day.
Good.
What's that for?
This is beautiful. This is so beautiful, but I know you can already see that. We did 2 half-day tours, the glacier walk and the kayaking in the lagoon, and I think that was a perfect little flavor of each. It wasn't like the most in-depth of both, but it was a perfect one full day, and I totally recommend. So fun.
An incredible day yesterday on the glacial walk and kayaking the Iceberg Lagoon. We wake up on the east side of Iceland's south coast to a beautiful breakfast at a small guest house. The island nation of Iceland is shaped like a large oval, and due to high altitude and extreme conditions, the majority of all Icelandic towns are dotted along the coastline along what's known as the Ring Road. A loop in nature makes for a great road trip, and it is a great way to see the country. What we're looking forward to as we leave the popularly visited southwest part of the country near the airport are quiet roads, less people, and a slower pace. Our goal today is to enjoy the cliffside East Coast Drive to reach the town of Seydisfjordur.
always the but. Well, we heard rumors, we weren't sure, but now we had to see to believe. Yes, there are reindeer here in Iceland. We read that they brought reindeer here years ago to farm and hunt, but I'm not sure if this is a farm, but it is a reindeer on the side of the road in Iceland.
After climbing through a mountain pass of the east coast fjords, we wind our way down to the small, artistic village of Seydisfjordur. This place was made popular by the Ben Stiller movie Walter Mitty, where he bombs down this mountain road into town on his longboard to catch a ferry out to the Faroe Islands. That is, in fact, true. You can catch the ferry here. And yes, Tim did bring this longboard to Iceland.
Hi.
Need a ride?
If you give a kitty too much attention, they hate it.
Kitty.
Off the road.
Okay, come on.
Get off the road.
Okay, let's go for a walk.
Good.
Da-da-doo-doo-doo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
the other
hello.
kitty's gonna be jealous.
You say hi.
Do you get pets or no? Are you a friendly kitty?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, a display.
Oh.
Hey,
Wow.
do you like scratch it? I don't. Ooh, okay.
You love the attention, I can tell.
You might recognize this view made popular on Instagram, but there's a lot more to this small town than just this church and Rainbow Road. If you're making it all the way over to the east side of the island here, you definitely have a vehicle, and in this video we're talking all about the right way to travel Iceland, which essentially is the right thing for you, including your budget and the length of time you have here. Like right here. Probably the most expensive, but maybe best way to see the island is with a 4x4 vehicle and staying in Airbnbs, like this one that's right off the Rainbow Road.
We used our time here yesterday to make a couple packing videos. Now, we know a lot of people are here on this channel for trips, for the travel vlogs. So what we're gonna start doing is all these little packing videos we make for the different countries we go to, including what to bring, what not to bring. That's all gonna live over on Trip Travel Gear YouTube channel. That way you're not just getting packing tips rammed down your throat all the time. This is gonna stay like over on this side. This is gonna stay travel vlogs. Over Trip Travel Gear, packing stuff. That works for everybody, right? It is literally 11:59. That's 12 o'clock checkout. We are heading north today in the camper van, and we need to get out of here because we have a minute.
So there's also like an in-between option called guest houses here, which is like a bed and breakfast experience. A little bit on the less expensive side, but super charming. There's lots of unique stays like this bubble hotel, like these cute little elf houses out in Westman Islands, and like these cute cottages in Vik. You can find properties like that on Airbnb or other hotel booking sites. And then the third way to travel Iceland, of course, is the infamous camper van. Now, we are doing both here based on price. I don't know if it's the COVID special, but our camper van was essentially the same price as a car, so we just decided, hey, it'd be fun to camp a couple nights and grab these unique experiences as well. So double check the car prices, because even though I think that a lot of people think that camper vanning is the least expensive way to see Iceland, that may be the case, but you start to add on little add-ons in the camper van and it can start to add up and be extremely expensive. More expensive than staying inside. Double check all of your resources and don't just assume that camper vanning is the least expensive, and also the perks of being inside. If you do choose to sleep in a camper van, then you stay in places like this in urban areas where you can park and then use the services here like the shower or laundry machines. And then of course in more rural areas, you're have a little bit more space and out in like a grassy field.
The camper van experience isn't exactly what you'd see on Instagram. More often than not, The back of it looks like this. It looks like we're luggage porters or something in this thing. We travel kind of heavy now, bringing all the cameras and everything, but I assure you, if you go camper vanning, your van's gonna look like this too. All the luggage goes in the back, and when you want to sleep in here, throw this board down, make kind of a makeshift bed, throw the luggage up front. Besides that, amenities include, look at this plug-in chili bin. It's 12 volts, keeps the stuff cold. We have food bags around here. There's also battery under here with a 12 volt power system, so you can plug in and charge stuff even when the car is not on. That's nice. And then look at our fresh water. I don't want to brag, but I've got a lot of fresh water.
And a quick tip for all of you travelers coming over, the bottled water is kind of a scam. All of the fresh water all over Iceland is glacial, volcanic rock, filtered water, so don't fall for the trap.
It's delicioso.
In my excitement, I forgot to mention, there's even an electric heater for this. If you're sleeping overnight, you can stay nice and toasty. Don't put anything in front of it, it'll melt.
Okay, now we're headed north, so join us for some more waterfalls, and today some hot springs. This is Myvatn, big lake here. Another geothermal area and the home of the hot springs we're visiting. Energy?
Yeah, I think it's making energy.
Are you making energy? I know I told you that we're going to hot springs today, so I see why you might be confused that we have arrived in this random parking lot. I have a surprise for you, but the hot springs are right next door.
Nice.
First, we're going in a cave. And we all know how much you love caves.
I'm just surprised you would take me to a cave.
Okay, it's just going to be a quick little stop.
Quick cave.
It's a special cave because this is a film location.
Nice.
This is from Game of Thrones when Jon Snow and, what's her name, Ygritte, have a special moment shared in the cave.
I don't remember this show at all. It had a really strong season 8. That's what I remember.
So we can't swim in this cave like Jon Snow and Ygritte.
Those guys look like they just did.
No, I think it's like a bazillion degrees.
Oh, okay.
You like can't go in there. So we're gonna visit this cave and then take you with us to the hot springs.
Let's go.
No bathing.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Wow. Is that your happy place, Tim?
I'm just hanging. I thought it'd be warmer in here. There's 0 vipers. I haven't seen any cave spiders, and I'm not allowed to swim. I'm gonna give this a cave score of 3 out of 10. I love that cave has been there for literally millions of years, but now it's just the Jon Snow cave. That's it. Exists for millions of years, Jon Snow cave.
This is the most people we've seen at any site. Like the huge beach in Vic, massive waterfalls, and this is something that's like...
True. It's not raining down in that cave. That's why.
I mean, there's 10 cars here. We haven't seen 10 cars at any site anywhere.
Big Game of Thrones fans. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Well,
we checked the box on to the hot springs.
I know by this point in the video you're probably asking yourself, how many lagoons are they going to go to? Not enough, never enough. I would say every other day is a perfect schedule and how many lagoons you should go to.
It's part of Icelandic culture, and we're doing our best to experience it here at Myvatn Nature Baths.
literally, when we went horse riding, our tour guide was like, oh yeah, most Icelanders go to like, you know, the thermal pools or the lagoon 3 times a week. They go to the more local one, I'm sure, instead of hitting Blue Lagoon 3 times a week. But hey, that's what she said. I'm down with that schedule. I love it.
I feel like I'm being rude. I'm just replying to you guys on Instagram. This is a wonderful time to say hi.
A quick Myvatn nature bath review after being there. Gorgeous, stunning view over Lake Myvatn. One of the cheaper prices of the big hot springs here in Iceland. But I must say, in no way does that compare to the Blue Lagoon. So I have seen the travel bloggers, implying that Myvatn could be the budget-friendly, similar version to the Blue Lagoon. And that's like saying that a hostel is the same as a resort. Like, they serve different purposes and they both are great for different reasons, but they are both just different products. So I don't think that on your trip you should compare apples to apples deciding between the two. You should just decide what's right for your trip, knowing that the Blue Lagoon is a spa experience and Myvatn hot baths is a great hot spring to stop off if you're in the north side of the country.
I was briefly filming some silly little B-roll about filling up just at gas stations here. And that leads us to my number one travel tip. The fuel pump handles for diesel in Iceland are not the green ones. Our camper van takes diesel. I grabbed the one with the green handle. So now I'm sitting here like an idiot with a tank full of 95 octane, and we've already reached out to the camper van company to send a flatbed to pick us up and hopefully drain the fuel tank. So long story short, I'm an idiot. It's a simple enough mistake, but it also says diesel all over the correct handle here. No news to anybody. Like 20 minutes after emailing Lava that I made this stupid mistake, they already had sent somebody out here and he's just pumping the fuel out of the tank into a jug. Then we're gonna just refill and go on our way. I thought this was gonna be a huge deal and have to drop the tank and empty it and everything, but just a little transfer pump's gonna fix all of our problems, and just the fact we didn't try to start it obviously afterwards is made all the difference. Can you take the parking brake off? Yeah, it's on empty, so it's what, like an eighth of a low fuel.
Fill it up now.
Okay. I was waiting for that. Diesel. A volcano so epic it looks fake, Europe's largest chunk of ice, and drowning in a sea of adorable baby sheep, Iceland is not to be trifled with when it comes to being pure bucket list 24/7. But hey, can't stop, won't stop. A ferry ride and adventure in your heart are the only requirements to visit north of the 66th parallel. So grab the hot cocoa, like the like button, and let's see how cold we can get as we visit the Arctic Circle. Not enough for you? How about some humpies in Husavik?
So we're headed north. Arctic Circle north. Through the swarm of puffins, we see it!
In our 4 years of travel, we've shared that life on the road isn't all staged photos and slow motion twirls.
We're Tim and Finn, and whether we're stuck in the mud, stuck in the rain, or stuck at the border, we're sharing the unfiltered reality of it all.
Subscribe to join the adventure on Tripped.
For the first time after 14 days in Iceland, it is not windy, it is not cold, and we are in my bucket list destination of Húsavík, and we pulled off right here right before entering into town because look at this place. What a view! Oh, the sun.
Ever since Finny saw whales dancing in the distance in the Eurovision movie, she has wanted to come here into Húsavík and whale watch.
Húsavík is not only famous for the movie, it is the bucket list destination for whale watching here in Iceland. So if you've been following us, you know how much we love whale watching. So of course we had to come here and look at these boats that we're about to go on. We're only 65 miles south of the Arctic Circle, and this is just what I picture when I picture whale watching. I feel like we're almost in Greenland or something.
This is the spot.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
In almost every video, probably every 5 minutes, we've been recommending that you bring your own rain gear here. Of course bring that, but this marks the third tour where we get our own outfit. So that is what? Kayaking, rib boat, and now whale watching where we get our own onesie. Oh, 4 if you count Allison's horse riding outfit.
So yeah, this minke whale, it definitely went for a deep dive. We saw actually the head of the minke when it was, coming to the surface. It was going deep down. So again, there was even a fourth one on the area. So please let me know if you see anything. At 9 o'clock, you can see the nose now, dorsal fin.
Here, come right back up.
You can even see the 2 blowing holes that it has. Humpback whales are baleen whales and they have 2 blowing holes. If we compare them with toothed whales, they only have 1. For example, dolphins or orcas. All right, I really hope that you got that picture. We had both tails just...
Oh, cool.
Right, amazing. So we have these two together. Finally.
Did you see enough whales today?
Like 10.
No synchronized dancing whales, but a synchronized flute.
Synchronized dancing dolphins. The happy dolphins were really cool. The really quiet of the whale blowhole is the coolest sound.
And of course we're wrapping this up before we've reviewed any of the footage. We're just hoping we got some. We were very worried about the
blowhole.
And a great whale tour.
To the north.
Mainland Iceland. Not cold enough.
So we're headed north. Arctic Circle north. Today's weather forecast in Grimsey, 42, 10-mile-an-hour winds, mostly cloudy, and we will take it. I have a feeling this is about as much of us as you're going to see in this episode.
Thank you. This way, please. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Now what?
I do have to say, I'm really surprised Allison's here today. Usually she doesn't join me for these really cold, sort of stupid adventures.
Yeah. Today was, interestingly enough, my idea. This was an easier way to approach the Arctic Circle than riding for days on a motorcycle on the Dalton in Alaska. So I let him do that one solo.
Then. You look like a straight up Arctic explorer though. Like
we are in the Arctic! So welcome to Grimsey Island. We are still a part of Iceland here. People do live here. There is a school and a swimming pool here near the Arctic Circle. Of course, it is now one of the only places in Iceland that truly has 24 hours of sunlight and truly has 24 hours of darkness in the winter. What do you do here? Well, you can come and stay overnight. A lot of people that we met on the ferry are staying in one of the 2 hotels here. Or you can day trip like us, and essentially it's this quest or trek up to the Arctic Circle. Now, what is the Arctic Circle? It's just an invisible line around the Earth at 66 degrees north. And so since there's nothing to visibly see, there is a sculpture or statue here, a large orb that we will go and touch once we reach it to finally say that we have reached the Arctic. Of course, Tim has already been there. So I will be able to say that I have reached the Arctic. The quest to the Arctic truly begins on this short hike. Standing here in person too. Oh no, we don't have enough time. Come on. Not only is this adventure epic, it's mostly the fact that the ferry leaves again in 2 hours and we just have to make it back. Ah! A puffin.
It's a little burrow. I don't think anybody's in here, but they're like little hobbit holes. Look, they're all over.
What's pretty amazing here is the changing ocean isn't necessarily wind, but a lot of fish schools that these birds are eating.
Now, all of these adorable birds, of course, are puffins. Puffins spend their entire life on the open ocean, except for when they come to nest on land on the side of the cliffs. Here at Grimsey Island is one of the largest population of puffins on the planet. The puffin researchers we met on the ferry estimated at about 150,000. And another adorable, two more adorable puffin facts. One is that puffins mate for life, and two, a baby puffin is called a puffling. Through the swarm of puffins, we see it!
Just to pose with that, but a real reason to come out here, so many puffins. Way more than we saw at Westman Islands, just so many puffins till your eyes bleed.
Okay, there's 45 minutes until the ferry leaves. We gotta go.
Let's go, let's go. Remember when the end of the video happened already? If you come out here, it turns out you actually have 2 additional hours from what we told you. So now we're just killing time.
Experiencing otherworldly landscapes is exactly why we came to Iceland in the first place. And the cliffs, puffins, and humpback whales of the north did not disappoint. It's crazy to think that on the same trip we kayaked with seals, saw an elephant rock, dove between 2 continents, and oh yeah, saw a live erupting volcano. With such an easy flight from both North America and Europe, it's no wonder why Iceland has exploded in popularity. Thank you, Iceland, for your natural beauty, and thank you to all the Icelandic people who, behind the scenes as tour operators, drivers, or at store checkouts, really made us feel welcome. Since this trip to Iceland, we've traveled back to the States to see Pepper, who's enjoying summer in Michigan at Grandma and Grandpa's cottage, and then we were off again. This time to the Greek islands, which is coming up next on Tripped. After that, we're even more excited to share a new show all about bucket list travel.